On this leg of our Gardening in Northeastern Oklahoma tour, we're visiting the home of Margie Davis here in Muskogee. Hello, Margie. Welcome to our program.
Morning,
Thank you for allowing us to come in and look at your garden. And Margie, how long have you lived here?
Steve. It's just now 4 years
4 years. Okay.
that I've been working on this spot.
All right. Well, you have done an incredible amount of planting in 4 years. You've got perennials, you've got trees, you've got shrubs, you've got a little bit of everything. And you like to start a lot of your own plants from cuttings?
Right. I'm a cutting person. I don't like a full-blown plant.
Okay.
I like to see it grow.
All right. You like the process of seeing it get established and
Right. You've accomplished
take
something.
off. Yeah. Very, very rewarding.
Right.
Okay. Well, you've done a great job here. I would call your garden a cottage garden. And is that kind of how you refer to it?
It's a garden, a cottage garden. Everything is welcome.
Okay.
Just about everything.
Just about everything. You like a lot of different types of plants.
Right. Right.
Okay. Like, see, you've got some Monarda there, the bee balm, the beautiful red, and you've got some dogwood trees, some viburnums, and this white crepe myrtle here. Did you plant that?
That's a volunteer. I was surprised to see it was white.
What a volunteer!
I don't know where it came from.
Nice crepe myrtle come up in your garden, and the hydrangeas. You've got a little shade there to keep some of the sun off of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, till those trees get a little larger and provide some more shade there. Well, I really like this container you've got here, Margie. You've got an interesting color combination going on with the purple Jew here, and then the perilla, this little annual mint, and then this tropical hibiscus. And I'm guessing you pull that in every year in the winter?
Put it in my garage, cut it back, and give it a little water, and it comes back the next year.
Okay, what color are the blooms?
It's a large pale pink.
Pale pink. Okay, how many years have you had that?
This is the 3rd year.
Okay, great.
Somebody was discarding it, and I said, I'll take it.
All right, another way to get some plants in your garden. But I see you do have lots of things in containers here, and you also like to use a lot of plants that reseed themselves in the garden.
Well, as you can see, wherever they come up, that's where they get to stay.
Okay.
Until there get to be too many of them.
Then you have to kind of pull a few out and do that selective gardening.
I have a few right now. I need to decide who's going to get to stay for the summer.
Okay, but I can see you've got poppies for the springtime. You can see those seed pods developing there. Snow on the mountain, that'll look great later this year when it has that white in the leaves and they get taller and that sort of candelabra
look. They just spread out, they're beautiful.
And what plant have we got here, Margie?
Well, I'm thinking that's a sneezeweed.
Yeah,
and I just love that plant.
Beautiful. Look at the way
all different colors.
The flowers fade from yellow to this sort of burnt orange. Beautiful. Beautiful little annual plant. Yeah, I see you've got some Gloriosa daisies coming up in here. And right over here is a native, this tick seed or Coreopsis, beautiful wildflower. Great to have a few of those popping up in the garden. And where did you get this fancy plant support here?
Off of this fancy willow here.
All right.
That came from the creek.
I think that is very attractive. It's a nice form. Just you can see some of the stems here all coming down to one main branch, and it just supports that plant very well, very attractive.
Well, after the storm, I came out and it was laying down and I had to do something.
Okay, great way to get it to stand up. Well, in some of these other containers, I see you've got a mix of annual plants here, and you did such a wonderful job of planting that, Margie. How did you come up with that composition?
Well, Mother Nature did that. I haven't touched it.
Okay, so the pot of soil is just here.
It was there.
The seeds fall in there, and that's what you got.
That's right.
Okay, great. We got some balsam impatiens, snow on the mountain, some perilla, even some dill coming up there, or fennel actually. Or that's dill.
That's dill.
Yeah, we do have dill. I see those stripes in the stem there, those white stripes, letting us know that is a dill. And I like your little cactus container combination back here as well.
I didn't used to like cactus, but I've fallen in love with them a bit now.
Okay, a very good arrangement. You have several roses in the garden, Margie, and those look wonderful, sort of providing a splash of color here and there in the garden. Which rose do we have here, Margie?
This is the iceberg climber, but I keep it rather confined.
Okay, you keep it pruned more of a shrub, as more of a shrub. Okay, beautiful white flowers on that rose. We've got an interesting vine back here on the lattice of your patio. Which vine do we have there, Margie?
It's the potato vine,
Potato vine or yam vine.
yam vine.
And you overwinter that each year, just bring that pot indoors?
Well, it'll make new potatoes, and I just bring a
Okay.
new potato and start it for the next year.
Start a new one every year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I know in your beds here, you were talking about you add a little bit of amendments whenever you plant some of these plants, but you also have a great advantage here in that there were some little organisms present in the soil when you got here.
I was surprised to find.
Okay, and we got an example of what Margie has in her garden down here. And would you just look at the size of these earthworms? I mean, can they grow earthworms here in Muskogee or what? I mean, these are monsters. And these were here on the property when you moved in.
They're scattered all over. Sometimes when it rains, they cover my patio.
Okay, those are amazing. And those are so great for the soil. Earthworm castings have about 11 times the nutrients of the surrounding soil. So great to have those in your garden. But you're not going to use these for the garden anymore. You're going to do something else, right?
Well, I need to go fishing. But,
okay.
But you only need to take one.
You take one worm and fish all day. Okay. Well, Margie, thank you so much for showing us around. You have a wonderful cottage garden, and it was a pleasure to visit.
Appreciate y'all coming. And I hope the other people enjoy my garden.